Hello, welcome to Spilt Dice. I am your GM and Jerry's Pizza Stand, Sam. There's
Last
the
time.
large insignia painted on the floor among the rubble of the factory. To your right looks to be a windowed booth. The glass has been smashed in, and there are look to be a lot of electronics riddled around within the security area. The android accompanying you will point towards the security booth and say, "That is the fuck. That is the security booth. That right there. Yep. That's where all that we keep the computers for the cameras, for the security cameras. And that's the insignia there. No one can really recognize it at all.
Vera, go see what you can do about the.
Yeah, I head over, try not to step on too much glass.
All right.
Or the bodies.
Well, yeah.
Was the security booth.
What do I see around there?
All right. So, yeah, like he said, like the robot said, there is like a number of monitors. All but one have been like smashed in. And uh and like the consoles have been kind of like taken out of their respectful rightful place and just kind of like thrown across the room. There's wires everywhere. It's a problem.
Yeah, I just start gathering things up and
Okay.
like putting them all in one place.
If you want to fix the computer, you'll need to do a mechanical repair check. Wait, no, not mechanical repair check. What did we have?
Computers?
Computers, maybe?
Yeah, let's just do computers. Fuck it.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's just do a computers check.
Yeah, it's a success.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
E.
Yeah, you're able to. This is like second nature to you. So you're taking like graphics card and the motherboard and the CPU. I don't know computers. You take everything and you kind of like slap it back into place, wire everything up. And you put the casing back together and you put it on the shelf. Logging in, there's a password, but the Android will supply it to you. It's Mousy Boy 67. The computer turns on. There are two apps on there. There's Secure Tech and Minesweeper.
Secure Tech.
All right, sweet. So you open up the Secure Tech system. You're very familiar with this. It's kind of a basic security application. And it looks like there used to be 6 security cameras throughout the facility.
Video log on the computer.
Yeah, it's all been logged onto the hard drive. So you just
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just read off what I have here. By the way, at this point, is anyone else watching, or is everyone doing something else?
I'm examining the bodies.
Okay.
I'll be examining the bodies too. I feel like I'm most useful there.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what the insignia means.
Okay. I'm gonna go through this first, and then I'll get to all of you.
No.
Okay, so I'll just read off exactly what I've written down. Security. So on security cameras A and B, which have been labeled shipping camera underscore A, shipping camera underscore B. At exactly 1:25 a.m., a truck door is opened, and the android opening it is immediately shot in the head. 5 people wearing Kevlar vests and ski masks run out of the truck, shooting semi-automatic and automatic weapons throughout the factory. Shortly into the massacre, one of the assailants shoots camera A while the other shoots B. Cameras C and D are directed towards the factory floor. It shows pretty much the same thing as the first to cameras. There are androids and robots at work, just putting together the parts of the androids that are being shipped in through trucks, when all of a sudden a number of bullets volleying towards androids. You can see off in the distance. The camera's pretty low resolution, so you can't see it completely, but it looks like one of the men has some sort of shadowy mass coming from one of their appendages, and it is being used to bash the assailants. Vera,
Wait. Who has that?
one of the assailants,
Oh, to bash like the people in the
factory.
warehouse. and
Yes.
then-
Did I mess up?
It's all right.
You said
Okay.
they're using to bash the assailants. So,
Oh, sorry.
all right.
Yeah. So is one
Yeah,
of the-
apologize. Apologize to me.
Anyways,
One of the assailants is using what looks to be a shadowy mask coming from one of their appendages to bash equipment. This looks very strange. You've seen nothing like it before. Please take one stress, Vera.
yay.
Security E is within the reception area. Again, at 1:25 a.m., the 5 masked individuals kick open the exterior door, and one fires what looks to be a shotgun at the security droid, which is sitting behind the desk. Two ceiling entries deploy, but one of the armed people tosses a cylindrical metal object. There's a split second of a bright light, and the camera goes out. And then there's one final camera. It's set up outside, and at around 1:25, nothing really that exciting. But at 1:25, a truck arrives at the factory with the logo reading Sark Meat Supply.
Spell that?
SARC.
Okay.
It backs into the same shipping door that the assailants came out of. All right, that was a lot of security footage. Sorry about that.
And
It's all right.
it was all within the same minute.
It was all within yeah. So all of them all of them were destroyed by security people or by the assailants at one point or another. But yes, all of it started within the same minute.
Got it.
Andrew and
Use the character name. Liam or Jack.
Liam and Jack, you are both looking at the bodies, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So there are a number of android bodies over by the conveyor belt, and a number littering the floor, although they've been kind of swept to the side to make room for the large painting thing in the middle.
I'll look at the bodies that are piled up. If Andrew Liam wants to look at the ones that are by the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I'll check those out.
No.
So it looks like a number of android parts as well as automatic sentries. What do you?
That's on my side or Andrew's side?
I'm sorry, that's on your
Yeah.
side, Jackie.
So there are body parts and guns, you said? Or like gun parts, they're would be attached to limbs.
Sentry parts. So that
Oh, sentry parts. Okay.
yeah.
Anything out of the any of the bodies besides the bullet holes, I guess.
You can roll mechanics real quick.
Wait, okay. Mechanical repair or
There is no thing called mechanics in here. Yeah.
No.
It's mechanical repair.
Yeah, just go with mechanical repair.
21. And I'm rolling.
That's intellect.
I have no training in mechanical repair, so my intellect is 40, so I guess I pass.
Okay. Sweet. So you look
I'm
at
rolling really well.
So you look at the parts, and and while a lot of it seems to bullet fire from like guns of different caliber,
Mm-hmm.
you do see a few traces of blunt force, and it's really strange because it's like large blunt force, like almost like a car hit them or something like that.
I'll take a closer inspection on the heavy blunt force trauma to the body parts. If you want to move over to Andrew.
Okay, Andrew. So these are actually are different. These aren't androids. These are going to be like robots. You see videos of car manufacturers now with like the arms on the stocks that like put things together and maybe like screws in something.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. So
Okay.
it's these are less bodies, and they're more just like parts of robots.
Okay. You said they're just like parts of robots?
Yeah, they're just robot parts.
They're like torn apart and stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have you roll mechanical repair again.
Roll mechanical repair?
Yeah.
Well, alright, let's try this again, maybe. Maybe he's not that dumb. I don't know. Alright.
Let's see.
Nope.
How it looks to you is it's just a lot of gunfire into the robots themselves. You do see white shards of solid.
Liam is fairly he's seen a fair amount of violence, and he has first aid as a skill. So, could I do like a first aid check to be like, wait, what is this?
If you can do a first aid check.
All right, now we're aiming for a 29. So
going up in the world.
Yep.
Jeez.
Nope. Liam goes over and looks at he sees the bits. He puts some in between his thumb and forefinger and squishes it. Then he says,
it's hard.
Gross. Okay. These over here, they were shot quite a bit. And there is gross stuff on them. So
I will give you that the red stuff is blood.
It's good to know. It's not ketchup.
I will just
like
assume that you've seen
yeah,
enough
yeah.
blood.
You can smell blood. You can
Okay, I wasn't
Humans.
sure if it was like androids had like different blood from humans, but
Not
like
these type.
could be okay.
Yeah.
Do
I
they
would
have
assume
any
if
blood?
I'm sorry.
Do androids have any blood?
Or is it just like oil?
You've
I would think
heard
that
rumors.
the biomechanical ones would be like in Alien, where it's like a weird white fluid and kind of tubes and stuff, like the synth in Alien.
Yeah. What's his name? Bishop.
Yeah.
I will say that you have heard rumors.
Okay.
So, Nova, you are looking at the symbol on the factory floor.
Correct.
All right. All right. Sweet. Yeah. It is painted in red, and like I said, it's a large human heart being pierced by a scythe. I was going to say that it was like farming equipment, but I'm assuming. I'll just assume that most people know what a scythe is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Do I know of any group that uses any similar symbols?
Roll rimwise. I'm assuming that's a solid
nice.
pass. So, Nova, you have seen like scythes in being used within a lot of military squadron symbols, but not in this context, in definitely not gruesome way. This would not be the kind of thing the military would do.
Okay, so I don't know of any street groups that are associated with that, or Yeah, no, that's the only thing I know.
No, there are like a number of organized crime groups, but none that you know of that use this as any kind of symbol.
All right. Then I will regroup and see what the others have gathered.
All right.
I'll bring over the bodies, or like, I guess is it like a body part, or is it like a full like torso body that has been like the blunt force trauma?
Oh, the blunt force. There's a lot of things with blunt force trauma. So you can bring over whatever you want. You can bring over an android. You can bring over.
I guess I'll bring over an android. I'll kind of like shoulder carry. You know how like military in in those military movies they like carry the bodies
Like
over
in
their
Forrest
shoulders.
Gump.
Yeah,
Forrest Gump.
yeah,
Fireman's carry. Yeah.
yeah, fireman's carry. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll bring I guess that body that has the blunt force trauma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. The white android that you were talking to earlier with the obviously fake glasses will kind of jog on over to and just be like, "Did you what could you find out?" Yeah.
These guys were violent.
They killed people.
They did that.
Obviously.
They sure did. Yep. A lot of lives lost.
I do have to ask though. Do you know who perpetrated this at all?
No idea. We couldn't figure out we couldn't associate the symbol that they carved or painted on the floor with anyone within our database.
What did you guys find?
Interesting.
Any clue on what did this? And I dropped the body that I'm carrying.
You guys should really look at the security tapes over here.
Oh,
And I run through them all.
Do we all get what's Jurassic? Because she's showing us the tapes.
Vera, you have not. I don't think you've really warned them about the weird shadowy appendage thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to say that if anyone has saw security footage C, I will say that you will have gained 1 stress.
Liam kind of watches it rapt attention and says, "Oh, that is strange.
you don't say."
So Liam, he's got some augmentations himself. So I think he's probably fairly familiar with that. Has he seen any? One, did like the security tapes? Is there any sign of like anybody having augmentations? And second, has Liam seen any augmentations like the weird shadowy thing?
Okay.
That the guy had.
So, roll for me a rimwise check.
Rimwise?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be surprised. Okay. Yeah.
No. The thing about this augmentation is that it kind of you didn't see anyone, but in the background you saw that like the mass. It wasn't. You've never seen anything like it. It's almost as if it expanded from their appendage and then was brought down on something. Again, it's very low resolution. It's very blurry. They're in the background. You can't really get a very good view, but it doesn't seem like something that you would have seen previously.
In the shot with the guy with the weird arm, or person, I shouldn't assume gender. Maybe it's a lady with a big arm.
Well, that would explain the hell out of this damage.
Yeah, the arm would, not the gender of the person wielding the arm. We all know ladies with big arms. Boy, do they smash stuff.
Actually, it's very strange because no one has augmentations.
No, not a single one.
Not one person has any visible augmentations.
So anybody know anything about like demons?
Demons.
I think it's a what accent is this? I think it's a little bit premature. This is nothing. All right, I'm really struggling here, guys. I keep switching. All right, Liam says that yeah, basically this seems with like all the strangeness. This seems well within like the bounds of purely natural stuff. Like he's not convinced, even though it's weird.
I think she meant more like hypothetically.
Like a metaphorical demon.
I
Like,
think so.
you know, folk tales and shit like that. And you can get the sense that seems kind of superstitious.
Oi, yeah, I heard about
Uh,
this guy, Siren Head.
Weren't you the one who said
in
not
my
to say this?
military experience, have I ever seen anything like this with the black mass sort of thing?
No, you haven't seen anything like that. This is. I mean, you gain stress mainly because just like this is not something that you have like ever really experienced. It's not.
Yeah.
It is very obviously it's
Odd.
new. The android comes up to you and it says, "Hi. So we found another one of the computers was working fine. It holds the shipping information. If I think it probably has some relevant info. One of the it shows some shipping manifests we didn't apply for."
You mean you androids don't eat meat? This truck.
Did the he kind of looks at the security footage. Yeah, no, we don't. No, that's not something we do. We don't have mouths. So that is exactly what we were talking about. There was a shipment planned for this company, Sark Meat Supply, and they weren't planned, and we wouldn't buy meat, and we definitely wouldn't have a shipment at 1:25 in the morning.
How did this happen?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it got into into our computer, our shipping logs. I don't know how it was accepted. It's kind of a mystery to me.
If I can see this computer, I can maybe trace it back. Because it's probably hacked.
Yes, yes, that would be nice. Please, please follow me. The android walks over back to the shipping area. You walk past the carnage, and you walk over to the computer. There are a lot of bullet casings on the floor. The android takes out, fires up a desktop computer, and they say, yeah, just have at it, sure.
Is it possible for me with my gear here to even do that? To even try to hack into this and find the where that order came from?
I would have to have you roll a computers check, or
Wouldn't
like
that be hacking?
I would have you do a hacking check.
All right.
It is connected to Ethernet, so there's not really a problem there. But otherwise, yeah, it would have to be hacking.
Oh, just barely. Oh my god.
Nice.
I'm so glad I got the expert in that one, because...
Yep.
So yeah, you connect to your computer. Yeah, you just run like an antivirus software. Yeah, there's like tons of malware on this computer. A lot of it isn't related, but you find one that seems to that was transmitted to this computer via yeah, you can try so you found the IP address that it was sent from. If you triangulate the IP source, it'll give you like standard coordinates for where it was from.
If I plug those coordinates in,
If you plug those coordinates in, it will bring up a factory not too far away. It simply reads Sark Meat Processing Plant.
I relay this information.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds like we have a lead.
Hey. Looks
Wait,
like
I
we
was
do-
spaced. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was spaced out. What was the information?
The IP address that hacked into this computer to get this all to work, without any alarms going off. I found the factory that they hacked from.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shall we go bust some kneecaps, as they say?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you all pile into. I'm assuming that you all go with the same
Transportation.
methods.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Unless
so, yeah.
Andrew wants to hop in the Jeep. I'm pretty sure we can fit his moped in the back.
No, I'll
Because,
take my moped. I'm pretty independent. You know.
I got a question,
No.
Andrew. Why is it that
Yeah?
like every character you have and like every
Has a moped?
every like campaign that you run involves at least one moped?
Because I've seen a picture of the Honda Motocomp, and I love it so much. I love every aspect of it. It's such a guys. Okay. This is not good podcasting, but look up the Honda Motocomp, and I'm gonna post a picture of it in the chat. And look at how amazing this thing is. Look at that.
Motocompo.
It's not architecture, but it's somehow still brutalist. And I like it.
You know, I feel like that thing would like transform.
No, it does See, the ironic thing is it's made to go inside a vehicle. It folds up, and you can lift it up, and put it inside like a truck or something. But my character will not be doing that. He will ride it.
Right.
He's probably about half an hour behind you, because it's not fast. But
Just Marty McFly it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good point.
all right. So you drive over to the factory. You have the Jeep, and then you have
Yeah. My Jeep is a very smooth ride. I keep it very. I keep my baby all nice and tuned.
Also, a little bit of meta thing here. I feel like if we need to bolt, I want to have my own vehicle that I have keys for, and I don't want
That's
to be
very
like,
true.
get to the Jeep. You don't have the keys. Oh, okay. Shoot.
That's very true.
Yeah, but also like
We could just have the Jeep, and then store your moped, and then like if things get hairy, you just
Yeah,
like see a guy.
but- But you're gonna lock it, so you
No,
know.
I mean the Jeep would or not. Well, it's more like a. It doesn't have that.
Oh,
overhead
it
thing.
is open. Well, whatever.
Like it has like basically like a cloth like open.
19 intelligence.
I feel like-
He's just
Oh, yeah.
gonna.
I also feel like if you're gonna be running away on that, it's gonna be like that scene from Despicable Me. I apologize for referencing that.
No, Despicable Me was an amazing movie.
Let's agree to
Yeah.
disagree.
And the overuse of the minions is the real thing.
No,
Yes.
minions are amazing. Minion
Anyway,
gang.
I think
We
you know
love
what.
the Facebook moms.
Hello, girls. Anyways,
So you show up to the factory.
Sam is just over here, just like, oh god, please stop talking about minions. Move on with the story.
So you show up to the factory.
Top speed. You know what top speed of a Honda Motocomp?
What?
18 miles an hour.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
Ripping and tearing up the road at 18 miles per hour.
You have a little helmet too.
No.
Oh, dang it.
He
Living on the
can't
wild
afford a
side at
helmet.
18 miles per hour.
He can't afford a helmet.
Maybe it's souped up a little bit, but I can't imagine you could get anything more than like 30 or something out of something like this at
Maybe.
the size.
Had the image of it with handlebar streamers.
It's like pink and purple.
No, it's cool. It's a cool color. All right.
Not anymore.
All right. So you show up to the factory, and it's just like every other factory on the block. It's kind of like a gray, nondescript kind of blocky-ish building. It's shorter than the other factory. It's way shorter, but but also instead of a sign, it looks to have had the previous business's sign and then like a tarp with Sark meat supply kind of printed on it and just kind of taped over the previous business's sign.
I think we're here.
All right.
Would you say it is right now in the game?
What time?
Yeah.
I would say at this point it would be like 11:30 to 12. Let's go with 12.
So like midnight.
Yes.
Because the top speed of that thing, 12.
Yeah, let's get there, then just we're waiting.
Oh, I think you hear him.
I'm just like looking out the like outside the window of my Jeep, and I'm just like, the fuck is that? What in the seven godly sands is that?
I kind of
What in
want
the
this.
fucking sandbox?
To be fair though, I kind of want this moped now. All right.
I'm honestly right
want it.
now.
Everyone gangsta to someone.
Oh,
rolls up
that's
with the
bullshit.
moped.
Never mind.
I want it just so I
I-
can put the streamers on it.
Wait, Andrew, what's bullshit?
I looked up the price of one.
Uh-huh.
How much?
That's not. That's still pretty shit for what it is. Someone got one for $3,550.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I spent $1,000 on anything.
I
Tuition.
haven't spent $3,000 on anything.
No.
Anyway, so the factory in front of you, standard door.
Oh! Wait, that's just the exhaust. No, all right, keep going.
Standard metal door, just like boring ass building essentially.
I'll walk up to the factory. I'll have my SMG kind of a like side,
Yeah, I'll get
like its
my
own holster.
my scrap pistol at the ready.
Sam,
Right.
you said, sorry, Jack. We were talking. You said you had the full extermination. So, like, I imagine in a cyberpunk setting, the extermination like suit and stuff is like a SWAT. Basically, do you have all that on, or?
It's more like basic like military gear. Like I've got like the chest piece with the ammo kind of storage in there.
I will
Yeah.
read you what it is, sir.
I know what's in it. God damn it.
Has a small exoskeleton weave. I guess it could be that. I still think it would be pretty goddamn bulky, but okay.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking about like bomb diffusion like armor.
No,
right?
God, no.
Okay.
No, this is like what military personnel wear like on their vest,
Okay.
like that
And
front.
I think it's
area.
like arms and a bunch of stuff because it says it has an like a woven exoskeleton that helps you lift stuff. So
Well, at that point that'd be just like what's the word I'm looking for? Exosuit, I guess.
yeah, something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree. All right. Okay.
Anyway.
It's visible
Anyways,
that
yeah.
he's wearing it, and it would be concerning if you saw someone in public wearing this. I think is a safe assumption. Like,
yeah.
even if it's just standard military, if you saw that on the street, you'd be like, what? Okay.
I also have the 6 grenades in like a bulletproof like kind of like
Shit.
pocket.
Fuck.
Or not really pocket, more like a container. So
Yeah,
that
don't go to
way-
Whole Foods dressed like that.
No, I do not. But I have like a container with the 6 grenades and like a bulletproof like little container thing. So if someone were to shoot it, they wouldn't go off.
All right. Why did I think of Whole Foods first? Anyway, so you
Of
walk
all
up.
the places.
So you walk up to the door and with the with your piece tucked, as they say.
Oh no.
Yeah, you knock. It was already you already kind of hear stuff in the background, but not much. It seems kind of muffled. But you don't really hear a response.
Is the door unlocked? Can I like kind of just wiggle it?
Yeah, it's
bit.
unlocked.
All right, I'm going to slowly open it, kind of get a peek inside.
All
I'm gonna
right.
back a little bit.
Okay, so you open up the door,
Mhm.
and you open up to.
I'm getting on the other side of the door, preparing to enter, but also getting out of the way of bullets.
So you open up to a woman sitting behind a faux pine desk, typing on a computer. Hasn't seemed to have noticed you yet.
A
Do I
human.
know? Do I see anything?
Yeah,
else?
human. There's a desk. There seems to be some sort of monitor on the wall over by a large iron door.
All right.
Does the large iron door have any windows on it?
It has a porthole.
Can I see anything through the porthole? I doubt it, but
Not from here.
Can I see anything through the porthole since I'm the one looking?
It's at an angle where you wouldn't be able to see through now.
see
Okay.
wall.
I turn back to the others. Should I open up the door
Sure.
or more? All right. I guess I'll fully open the door.
And this is the point in the recording where OBS decided to just crap out on me and not record the rest. So I'll just narrate what happened. Essentially, they walked in and they started asking her questions, the woman behind the desk. She reaches under the desk to try to pull out a gun. Liam points his gun at her, and so she stops. Nova goes over to the door, the metal door behind the desk, and listens to it. She hears human and animal screams. She opens the door and she immediately has to make a panic check, and I think that's where we left off. So sorry that this happened. Hopefully this will not happen in the future. If it happens again, I'll just change software to something else, preferably something open source. And yeah, I hope you join us next time on Spilt Dice, and have a nice day.